What is the most unusual excuse you've ever heard of from somebody calling off work? My grandparents had a medical emergency years ago where one got stuck on the toilet, and when the other tried to help, they fell and knocked themselves unconscious. My employer demanded details and didn't believe me because it sounded like an SNL skit. A guy I worked with in retail 15 years ago called in to say he had a nightmare and didn't think he'd be able to get back to sleep/ come into work 5 hours later. Low key valid, but he should have lied. Not work, but a college class with a pretty strict attendance policy. I delivered a message to the professor that my friend couldn't come that day because she thought one of her guppies might give birth. To prevent cannibalism, the recommendation was to separate the babies from the adults ASAP. Professor accepted this as an excused absence LOL. A colleague emailed me to tell me he'd be out of town and unable to review the materials I sent him. I was frustrated because I work in print publishing, and deadlines really don't care about your vacation. Checked in with another colleague to see if he agreed that I should follow up with him by phone regardless. It turns out he was not just out of town. He was in Antarctica doing research. I emailed the office that I wouldn't be in for a few days because my then wife had our son in the front seat of my car on the side of the turnpike. They knew he was due any day, and we were actually on the way to the hospital. He just came faster than we expected. I got an email back from a coworker with a link to a local news article saying, "I thought I recognized your car.